1. Justinian I's ascension. Justinian I ascended to the throne of the Byzantine Empire in 527 AD, succeeding his uncle Emperor Justin I. 2. Theodora, Empress of Byzantium. Justinian's reign was famously shared with his wife, Empress Theodora, a former actress known for her intelligence and political acumen. 3. Nika Riots. In 532 AD, discontent among the Constantinople population erupted into the Nika Riots, a violent uprising against Justinian's rule. The rebellion was brutally suppressed, leaving tens of thousands dead. 4. Hagia Sophia reconstruction. Justinian initiated the reconstruction of the Hagia Sophia, one of the most significant architectural achievements of the Byzantine Empire. Completed in 537 AD, it served as a symbol of Byzantine grandeur and Christianity. 5. Corpus Juris Civilis. Justinian's most enduring legacy is the Corpus Juris Civilis, a comprehensive legal code that unified and clarified Roman law. Completed in 534 AD, it became the foundation of modern civil law systems. 6. The reconquest of Italy. Justinian's reign witnessed ambitious military campaigns aimed at reconquering the Western Roman Empire. Under the command of generals such as Belisarius, Byzantine forces reclaimed parts of Italy from the Ostrogoths. 7. The Siege of Rome. In 537 AD, Belisarius laid siege to Rome, culminating in its capture and restoration to Byzantine rule. The reconquest of Rome marked a significant milestone in Justinian's efforts to restore the glory of the Roman Empire. 8. Vandalic Wars. Byzantine forces, led by Belisarius, launched a series of campaigns against the Vandal kingdom in North Africa. In 534 AD, the Byzantines conquered Carthage, effectively ending Vandal rule in the region. 9. The Eternal Peace Treaty. In 532 AD, Justinian negotiated the Eternal Peace Treaty with the Sasanian Empire, securing peace on the eastern frontier and allowing him to focus on his western campaigns. 10. The Justinian Plague. The latter years of Justinian's reign were marred by the outbreak of the Justinian Plague, one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. It devastated the Byzantine Empire and contributed to its eventual decline. 11. Codex Justinianus. As part of the Corpus Juris Civilis, Justinian compiled the Codex Justinianus, a collection of imperial enactments and legal opinions. It provided a standardized legal framework for the Byzantine Empire. 12. The Battle of Dara. In 530 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Sasanian armies at the Battle of Dara. Despite initial successes, the Byzantines were ultimately defeated, highlighting the ongoing conflict between the two empires. 13. Narses, general of Byzantium. Narses, a eunuch and trusted advisor to Justinian, played a crucial role in Byzantine military campaigns, particularly in Italy. He later served as Exarch of Italy and oversaw the reconquest of the peninsula. 14. The Byzantine-Sasanian Wars. Justinian's reign saw a series of wars with the Sasanian Empire, characterized by shifting fortunes and territorial disputes along the eastern frontier. 15. Theodahad, king of the Ostrogoths. Theodahad, a Gothic nobleman, briefly ruled as king of the Ostrogoths in Italy before being overthrown by Byzantine forces led by Belisarius. 16. The Battle of Taginae. In 552 AD, Byzantine forces, commanded by Narses, decisively defeated the Ostrogothic army at the Battle of Taginae, securing Byzantine control over Italy. 17. Procopius of Caesarea. Procopius, a Byzantine historian and advisor to Justinian, chronicled the events of Justinian's reign in his works, providing valuable insights into the politics and military campaigns of the time. 18. The Great Palace of Constantinople. Justinian commissioned the expansion and renovation of the Great Palace of Constantinople, transforming it into the administrative and ceremonial center of the Byzantine Empire. 19. The quake of 542 AD. Constantinople was struck by a devastating earthquake in 542 AD, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. Justinian launched extensive reconstruction efforts to rebuild the city. 20. The Nisibis War. In 540 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Sasanian armies at the Battle of Nisibis, resulting in a Byzantine victory and the annexation of several territories in Mesopotamia. 21. Antioch recaptured. In 540 AD, Belisarius led Byzantine forces in the recapture of Antioch from Sasanian control, restoring the city to Byzantine rule after years of Persian occupation. 22. The Praetorian Prefect, John the Cappadocian. John the Cappadocian served as Justinian's Praetorian Prefect, overseeing financial and administrative reforms that strengthened the Byzantine state. 23. The Synod of Constantinople. In 536 AD, Justinian convened the Synod of Constantinople, a church council that reaffirmed Orthodox Christian doctrine and condemned certain theological teachings as heretical. 24. The Samaritan Revolt. In 529 AD, Justinian ordered the suppression of a Samaritan revolt in Palestine, resulting in the destruction of Samaritan religious sites and the dispersal of the Samaritan community. 25. The Blues and Greens factions. The Nika Riots were fueled by the long-standing rivalry between the Blues and Greens factions in Constantinople, who united in opposition to Justinian's rule during the uprising. 26. The Silk Road Trade. Justinian's reign saw the flourishing of trade along the Silk Road, with Constantinople serving as a vital hub for the exchange of goods between East and West. 27. The Praetorian Guard. Justinian maintained a formidable Praetorian Guard, tasked with protecting the emperor and maintaining order within Constantinople. The Guard played a crucial role in suppressing the Nika Riots. 28. Theodoric the Great, King of the Ostrogoths. Theodoric the Great, a Germanic king, initially established Ostrogothic rule in Italy and clashed with Byzantine forces during Justinian's reign. 29. The Church of the Holy Apostles. Justinian initiated the construction of the Church of the Holy Apostles in Constantinople, intending it to serve as his final resting place. The church became the burial site for many Byzantine emperors. 30. The African Campaigns. Belisarius led Byzantine forces in a series of campaigns to reconquer North Africa from the Vandals, culminating in the capture of Carthage in 534 AD. 31. Theodoric Strabo, Praetorian Prefect of Italy. Theodoric Strabo served as Praetorian Prefect of Italy under Justinian's rule, overseeing administrative affairs in the reconquered territories of Italy. 32. The Battle of Casilinum. In 554 AD, Byzantine forces defeated the combined armies of the Franks and Alemanni at the Battle of Casilinum, securing Byzantine control over southern Italy. 33. The Monophysite Controversy. Justinian attempted to reconcile theological differences between Orthodox and Monophysite Christians, culminating in the condemnation of monophysitism as heretical. 34. The Roman Senate. Justinian maintained the Roman Senate as a legislative and advisory body, although its power and influence waned over the course of his reign. 35. The Secret History. Procopius, in his controversial work, The Secret History, portrays Justinian and Theodora in a negative light, accusing them of corruption, tyranny, and immorality. 36. The Quaestor Tribonian. Tribonian, a legal scholar, played a central role in the compilation and codification of Justinian's legal reforms, including the Corpus Juris Civilis. 37. The Battle of Ad Decimum. In 533 AD, Byzantine forces under Belisarius defeated the Vandals at the Battle of Ad Decimum, paving the way for the reconquest of North Africa. 38. Theodotus, King of the Ostrogoths. Theodotus succeeded Theodoric the Great as King of the Ostrogoths in Italy, but faced internal opposition and eventual defeat by Byzantine forces. 39. The Consular Diptych. Justinian revived the ancient Roman tradition of issuing consular diptychs, commemorative tablets presented to newly appointed consuls as a symbol of their office. 40. The Gothic War. Justinian's campaigns against the Ostrogoths in Italy, known as the Gothic War, lasted over 20 years and resulted in the eventual restoration of Byzantine rule in the region. 41. The Praefectus Praetorio. The Praefectus Praetorio, or Praetorian Prefect, was the highest-ranking official in the Byzantine Empire, responsible for overseeing the administration of the empire's provinces. 42. The Battle of Tricamarum. In 552 AD, Byzantine forces led by Narses decisively defeated the Ostrogoths at the Battle of Tricamarum, securing Byzantine control over Italy. 43. The Council of Constantinople. Justinian convened the Council of Constantinople in 553 AD to address theological disputes within the Christian Church, particularly the issue of the three chapters. 44. The Demes of Constantinople. The population of Constantinople was organized into demes, or administrative districts, each with its own local government and officials. 45. The Battle of Mons Lactarius. In 553 AD, Byzantine forces under Narses defeated the Ostrogoths at the Battle of Mons Lactarius, effectively ending Ostrogothic resistance in Italy. 46. The Cappadocian Fathers, Basil the Great, Gregory of Nyssa, and Gregory of Nazianzus, known as the Cappadocian Fathers, were influential theologians and bishops in the Byzantine Empire. 47. The Battle of Capua. In 554 AD, Byzantine forces led by Narses captured the city of Capua from the Ostrogoths, further consolidating Byzantine control over southern Italy. 48. The Constantinopolitan Riots. Justinian faced periodic riots and uprisings in Constantinople, often fueled by economic grievances, political discontent, or religious differences. 49. The Battle of Melanthius. In 559 AD, Byzantine forces defeated the Bulgarian Khanate at the Battle of Melanthius, securing Byzantine control over the Danube frontier. 50. The defeat of Totila. Totila, the last king of the Ostrogoths, was defeated and killed by Byzantine forces under Narses at the Battle of Taganai in 552 AD, marking the end of Ostrogothic rule in Italy. 51. The Marcomannic War. In 532 AD, Justinian faced a revolt in the Marcomannic region, which required military intervention to suppress. 52. The Empress Euphemia. Empress Euphemia, Justinian's niece, played a significant role in the Byzantine court and was known for her influence over the emperor. 53. The sack of Salona. In 530 AD, Salona, a major city in the Byzantine Empire, was sacked by invading forces, leading to widespread devastation and loss of life. 54. Theodahad's assassination. Theodahad, the Ostrogothic king, was assassinated in 536 AD, leading to further instability in Italy and the eventual reconquest by Byzantine forces. 55. The dismantling of the Ostrogothic kingdom. Following the defeat of the Ostrogoths, Justinian dismantled the kingdom and incorporated Italy into the Byzantine Empire. 56. The Edict of 536 AD. Justinian issued an edict in 536 AD that sought to address economic issues and stabilize prices in the Byzantine Empire. 57. Theodora's influence. Empress Theodora wielded significant influence over Justinian's policies and decisions, particularly in matters of state and religion. 58. The Siege of Naples. In 536 AD, Byzantine forces laid siege to Naples, eventually capturing the city and consolidating Byzantine control over southern Italy. 59. The foundation of Justiniana. Prima. Justinian founded the city of Justiniana Prima in 535 AD, intending it to serve as the new capital of the Byzantine Empire. 60. The Lombard invasion. In 568 AD, the Lombards invaded Italy, posing a new threat to Byzantine control and leading to the loss of significant territory. 61. the Battle of Mount Lactarius. In 552 AD, Byzantine forces under Narses defeated the Ostrogoths at the Battle of Mount Lactarius, securing Byzantine dominance in Italy. 62. The Gothic War Chronicles. The Gothic War was chronicled by historians such as Procopius and Agathias, providing valuable insights into the military campaigns and political intrigues of the time. 63. The Imperial Reconquest. Justinian's reconquest of Italy and North Africa brought significant territories back under Byzantine rule, strengthening the empire's position in the Mediterranean. 64. The Imperial Coronation. In 527 AD, Justinian was crowned Emperor of the Byzantine Empire in a lavish ceremony that affirmed his authority and legitimacy. 65. The Praetorian Prefecture of Africa. The Praetorian Prefecture of Africa was a key administrative division of the Byzantine Empire, encompassing territories in North Africa and Italy. 66. The Vandals' flight. Following the defeat of the Vandals, many Vandal nobles fled to Sicily and other territories, where they continued to resist Byzantine rule. 67. The Battle of Ad Decimum. The Battle of Ad Decimum was a pivotal engagement in the Byzantine reconquest of North Africa, resulting in a decisive victory over the Vandals. 68. Theodora's early life. Empress Theodora was born into humble circumstances and rose to prominence through her talent and intelligence, eventually becoming one of the most powerful women in Byzantine history. 69. The Byzantine-Sasanian alliance. Despite periods of conflict, the Byzantine and Sasanian empires also engaged in diplomatic negotiations and formed alliances against common enemies. 70. The fall of Carthage. The fall of Carthage to Byzantine forces in 534 AD marked the end of Vandal rule in North Africa and the restoration of Byzantine control over the region. 71. The Plague of Justinian. The Plague of Justinian was a devastating pandemic that swept through the Byzantine Empire, causing widespread death and economic disruption. 72. The Legacy of Justinian. Justinian's reign left a lasting legacy on the Byzantine Empire, shaping its political, legal, and cultural institutions for centuries to come. 73. The Triumphal Arch of Justinian. Justinian erected a triumphal arch in Constantinople to commemorate his military victories and celebrate the reconquest of the Western Roman Empire. 74. The Byzantine-Sasanian Peace Treaty. The Byzantine-Sasanian Peace Treaty of 532 AD brought an end to decades of conflict between the two empires and established a period of relative stability in the region. 75. The Council of Ephesus. The Council of Ephesus, convened in 431 AD, affirmed the Orthodox Christian doctrine of the divine nature of Christ and condemned the teachings of Nestorius as heretical. 76. The Ostrogothic rule in Italy. The Ostrogoths ruled Italy from the late 5th century until the Byzantine reconquest in the 6th century, leaving a significant mark on the region's history and culture. 77. The Battle of Cirta. In 533 AD, Byzantine forces defeated the Vandals at the Battle of Cirta, securing their hold on North Africa and paving the way for the reconquest of Carthage. 78. The Samaritan Revolt. The Samaritan Revolt of 529 AD was a violent uprising against Byzantine rule in Palestine, driven by religious and ethnic tensions between Samaritans and Christians. 79. The restoration of Roman law. Justinian's legal reforms aimed to restore the authority of Roman law and establish a unified legal code for the Byzantine Empire. 80. Theodora's political influence. Empress Theodora played a significant role in shaping Byzantine policy and governance, advocating for the rights of women and marginalized groups. 81. The Battle of the Volturnus. In 554 AD, Byzantine forces under Narses defeated the combined armies of the Franks and Alemanni at the Battle of the Volturnus, consolidating Byzantine control over Italy. 82. The Church of San Vitale. The Church of San Vitale in Ravenna, Italy, is renowned for its exquisite Byzantine mosaics, which depict Justinian and Theodora, among other biblical and historical figures. 83. The Praetorian Prefecture of Illyricum. The Praetorian Prefecture of Illyricum was an administrative division of the Byzantine Empire that encompassed territories in the Balkans and along the Adriatic coast. 84. The Battle of Thanurus. In 528 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Sasanian armies at the Battle of Thanurus, resulting in a decisive victory for the Byzantines and securing their control over Armenia. 85. The foundation of the Church of Hagia. Justinian initiated the construction of the Church of Hagia Sophia in Constantinople, which would become one of the most iconic landmarks of the Byzantine Empire. 86. The Gothic War Chronicles. The Gothic War, chronicled by historians such as Procopius and Agathias, recounts the struggles between the Byzantines and the Ostrogoths for control of Italy. 87. The Battle of Taginae. In 552 AD, Byzantine forces led by Narses decisively defeated the Ostrogoths at the Battle of Taginae, securing Byzantine dominance in Italy. 88. The Edict of Theodoric. The Edict of Theodoric, issued in 500 AD, sought to regulate relations between Romans and Goths in Italy and establish a framework for governance under Ostrogothic rule. 89. The Arian Controversy. The Arian controversy, which began in the 4th century, centered on theological disagreements regarding the nature of Christ's divinity and his relationship to God the Father. 90. The foundation of the Church of San Vitale. The Church of San Vitale in Ravenna, Italy, was founded by Bishop Ecclesias in the 6th century and is renowned for its Byzantine architecture and mosaics. 91. The Battle of Viminatium. In 548 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Gepid armies at the Battle of Viminatium, resulting in a decisive victory for the Byzantines and the annexation of territory in the Balkans. 92. Theodoric the Great's reign. Theodoric the Great, king of the Ostrogoths, ruled Italy from 493 to 526 AD and established a stable and prosperous kingdom that endured for decades. 93. The Battle of Scalas Veteres. In 551 AD, Byzantine forces under Narses defeated the Ostrogoths at the Battle of Scalas Veteres, securing Byzantine control over southern Italy. 94. The Byzantine Avar War. The Byzantine Avar War, which began in the late 6th century, was a series of conflicts between the Byzantine Empire and the Avar Khanate over control of the Balkans. 95. The Isaurian Revolt. The Isaurian Revolt of 492 AD was a rebellion against Byzantine rule led by the Isaurian people, who inhabited mountainous regions in Asia Minor. 96. The Battle of Satala. In 530 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Sasanian armies at the Battle of Satala, resulting in a decisive victory for the Byzantines and securing their hold on Armenia. 97. The foundation of Justiniana Prima. Justiniana Prima was founded by Justinian in the 6th century as a new administrative center for the Byzantine Empire, intended to rival Constantinople in grandeur. 98. The Gothic War refugees. Following the Gothic War, many Ostrogothic nobles and refugees fled to other regions, including Spain and Gaul, where they sought refuge from Byzantine rule. 99. The Council of Chalcedon. The Council of Chalcedon, convened in 451 AD, addressed theological controversies surrounding the nature of Christ's divinity and his relationship to humanity. 100. The Battle of Debaltum. In 534 AD, Byzantine forces clashed with Vandals at the Battle of Debaltum, resulting in a decisive victory for the Byzantines and the consolidation of their control over North Africa. 101. The legacy of Justinian's reign. Justinian's reign left a lasting imprint on the Byzantine Empire, shaping its political, cultural, and religious landscape for centuries to come, and establishing him as one of the most influential rulers in Byzantine history.